Watch the latest video at foxnews.com. Democrats will automatically go against anyone President Donald Trump nominates for the Supreme Court, but most likely Judge Brett Kavanaugh will be confirmed to replace retiring Justice Anthony Kennedy, Sen. Orrin Hatch, R. Utah, said Tuesday. "I think he is an excellent choice," Hatch, who has been involved in confirmation proceedings for all the justices sitting on the Supreme Court, told Fox News, America's newsroom. "I've known him for years and he has done a very good job on the second highest court in the land, the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals. I suspect he will be a great addition to the Supreme Court. Even Democrats who say they oppose Kavanaugh know he is a good judge," Hatch, a former chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee, said. "They know he is a very excellent student of the law and has a really terrific legal mind, but for some reason they think they have to take on every Republican nominee. This is one they really should have said he is good, let's let him go through." Hatch was involved in some of the most divisive Supreme Court confirmation proceedings, including those for Justice Clarence Thomas and the late Robert Bork, whose nomination by President Ronald Reagan and his eventual rejection over his ideology in 1987 set off a precedent for tough battles over justice nominations. Bork, Hatch said, was one of the greatest legal scholars who ever lived, but opponents didn't want him on the court because they thought it could change laws, in my opinion, for the better. For decades to come, Hatch said he fears the strategy of throwing everything they possibly could at Bork, some of which was scandalous and just terrible, will be used against Kavanaugh as well. "I hope they'll think twice in this particular case," Hatch said. "This man is a good man, a good family man, a brilliant lawyer, a brilliant judge. He has done a very good job for 12 years on the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals and proven himself. They need to wake up and say, okay, we wouldn't have chosen themselves ourselves had we won the presidency, but he is good and we'll let him go through. They just can't seem to do that. The level of resistance against Kavanaugh is high," Hatch said, "because Democrats can't stand Donald Trump. He beat them," the senator said. "They were so sure that Hillary Clinton was going to be the next president and the first woman president. When he beat Hillary and, of course, now has the opportunity of making these appointments, it just is difficult for them to accept. But you know, there comes a time when as adults you have to wake up and say, okay, we lost." Politics. Judge Brett Kavanaugh will be confirmed to replace retiring Justice Anthony Kennedy, according to Sen. Orrin Hatch, R. Utah. Even though Democrats will automatically go against anyone President Donald Trump nominates for the Supreme Court, Brett Kavanaugh, Orrin Hatch, Democrats, resistance, obstructionists 458 Tuesday, the 10th of July 2018 3:16 p.m. 2018-1610 Tuesday, the 10th of July 2018 3:16 p.m. Newsmax Inc. Newsmax Inc.